So the first one which we need to understand is what exactly is merchant onboarding, right? So just like you shop in a regular e-commerce websites like Amazon and Flipkart, wherein you just click on buy now, you complete your payment. If you have your address already saved, it just gets delivered to you. But the thing here is, this is basically your regular customer journey, and the difference here is for a merchant to get onboarded, they have certain rules, documents which they need to share to get onboarded based on the RBI guidelines and the NPCI guidelines. So there are few mandatory documents which any fintech company who is functioning in a payment solution sector has to collect from a merchant, right? So merchant onboarding is the process of making the merchant become an MSwipe's merchant. Basically, give him access to our services as well as giving them our products for the use. So basically, we are getting our merchants onboarded on our MSwipe platform. So here, uh, so we already have different channels of getting a merchant onboarded. So we have our sales team who are on field. They pitch the products to the merchants and then they onboard them. They have their own internal app wherein they collect all the EYC documents. They fill in the merchant form. They collect the payment via check, NEFT or link, etc. All the usual process, right? We have that as a field sales, and then we have our telesales team who outcall the leads, basically the prospective merchants, and we try to pitch them. We give the sales pitch. If they are interested, they will go ahead. They'll provide all their documents via email or via WhatsApp or any other channels, and based on that, a agent manually fills up the form and completes it. And the third one is downloading our app. So basically, if I'm downloading MSwipe app, I will be able to sign up in the app. So with this sign up, I basically provide all my relevant details, uh, upload all my documents, and then basically buy the device or product which I am interested in, then complete my getting onboarded on WhatsApp process. Okay. So the fifth one, which is our WhatsApp. So as I earlier told you, WhatsApp is used by everyone. It's the most convenient thing. So if I were to go to any website and I say I want to buy this product. So if I go to any fintech website and I want to buy the product, I know that I will have to provide some kind of KYC document, right? So for this, if you show me a link to download app, maybe I'm like, why do I have to download the app? Why is it so difficult? I could just fill the form and later do the app. You're just browsing on web and you saw that there is some really cool pause which you can keep in your storefront, and then you just click on buy now. Now you'll have to just fill the boring form. Although UI, you can enhance the UI and user experience to a very good extent, but still, looking at the form, it's like the kind of bounce rate is high in this case, right? The merchant may not be so enthusiastic to complete his form by downloading the app or just filling a form. So we thought, why not bring it in WhatsApp? Why not just push a message to the merchants, or maybe they can just interact with us, just look at the mobile number or the QR code, directly jump into our chat and just say hi and start getting onboarded on MSwipe, right? Sounds really simple as well as very easy, right? You have the WhatsApp open whenever you're chatting with anyone, and as soon as you see MSwipe, you will be reminded, oh, I see that I had forgotten uploading the KYC document earlier, but now I have it. So why not fill it now? You can continue your journey at any time without downloading any app, right? This was the kind of approach which we had to basically simplify this process, which is otherwise sounds very boring or lengthy, as you can say. So we brought the same thing, the app journey, on our WhatsApp with few changes, of course, right? In our app, we have many other extra things to be collected, like our KYC documents, wherein the merchant has to upload his bank statement, or, his cancelled check, or even upload his PAN card, etc. So, we can't take such a lengthy flow within the WhatsApp, right? It's a very lengthy flow, and WhatsApp is a chatting communication channel for a reason, for its convenience. So we had to split it up. So what we had done is, we just took the basic information of the merchant, wherein we just took their email ID, their business name, their PAN, their bank account, and we basically matched the PAN and bank, whether his name on PAN and name of bank is matching or not, with a certain percentage. If yes, then it's awesome. We directly complete his onboarding journey. If not, we basically keeping him in the pending screening bucket, right? So that someone will review his application and then approve. But majority of the merchants who get onboarded via WhatsApp, they usually have correct PAN and their bank account. Usually the name on their PAN always matches with their bank account, right? So we just take their PAN, not their image, only the IDs, right? So we just collect basic information. Only one image has to be uploaded, that is his shop image. Since we are giving it to merchants, we expect them to provide the shop image or the business image. If they have an office, they just have to send the image of the shop, right? So just giving the basic details and the kind of category they are in. For example, I am a restaurant owner, right? So I will have to say the same thing to MSwipe without actually typing in my own words. So we had to make three different branches of this. So this is nothing but your merchant category code. So the charges are levied based on the category or the type of business you are in. Okay, like if you're petrol, you have a petrol bunk, basically the charges are different. If you're a restaurant owner, the charges are different, right? So based on your business type, uh, I'll figure out what kind of charge I need to give, right? So here we had to drill down. We had to put in a very basic flows, like stores, retail stores, uh, industry, manufacturing. These are understood by everyone. Retail stores is a very simple term, wherein anyone having even a small kirana store will get to know that yes, this is my business, and he just selects that. So we have this drop downs. We had simplified that to a as good as we could do. Okay, so this made it very simple. So we combined list of 150 different businesses into a simple and understandable flow, wherein the merchant can figure out his own code without getting an agent or a field sales agent involved in the process. So he basically gives his or her credentials, his basic details, business details, bank, PAN, basically your KYC details, his shop image, and completes the payment. That's it. He gets a congratulation message with his login credentials on the app within WhatsApp. So this is like an end-to-end journey, and we have a limitation. The basically the transaction limit. Since he has not provided all the mandatory documents, we have to keep this limit, right? So that anyways, he after getting onboarded, he will be enthusiastic to download the app. Looking at the credentials, I mean, I'm sure that anyone will be uh, you know uh, very enthusiastic to just log in the app, check how it looks, create a dynamic QR, collect transactions from the merchants directly from app, right? So here, after they do, we take the rest of the documents and they can upload anytime they want, right? So this is like, this acts WhatsApp acts as a catalyst to basically complete your onboarding journey in the most seamless way. We don't ask our customers to download the app and then get onboarded. That's the old way. The new way is to get onboarded directly via WhatsApp, leveraging all the functionalities of WhatsApp business has to offer, right? So this was our thought process. We had done it to the most friendly manner. We had tested out within our own employees. While it was in a testing or a UAT stage, we had provided the entire WhatsApp journey to all our employees. We just tested out. We got feedback. We got really honest feedback. We gave it to people sitting in accounts department, sitting in operations department, so that we get fresh perspectives. They are also like merchants because they don't have this sales, they are not in sales or marketing background, right? So they'll give us some really honest feedback as though they are own merchant. Tomorrow if they open a business, what are the feedbacks? So based on that, we reiterated the flows. And basically even the MCC part was the same thing. The business category which I was mentioning earlier, we had to trim it down to make everyone understand that in a very simple language, right? And so that was there. And after logging the app, it's basically they can do transactions right away. So this was our reducing the merchant onboarding time. So the ideal time taken for a merchant to complete his onboarding on app is around 15 to 20 minutes, whereas on WhatsApp it takes just 5 minutes for you to get onboarded. I mean, I can compare it with just like your customer centric products, right? Wherein I just buy a product at the first time. When I'm buying a product, I'm just giving my address for the first time and then clicking on buy now. The next time they want to buy the product, it's very simple. I can detect and I can give him additional product whatever they want or the service. That is also possible on WhatsApp, right? So this was our merchant onboarding. We reduced it to a large extent. We were also in a verge of totally vanishing our inventory due to lot of traffic which we gained from WhatsApp, which we never predicted. So we had increased our sales by like 50% only with a single channel. That's a really commendable product success story which I can tell you right now, right? So here I have few key takeaways here. So the first one is you need to understand what is the most happening thing, right? For business especially. Of course, I told you earlier about the chat GPT. I told you about the booming WhatsApp business. Tomorrow something else might come up wherein majority of the people interact with. It can be your any regular app or a device or anything which anyone will be using, which you need to leverage on. So based on the merchants or the customers, convenience is the most paramount thing if you want to sell any product, right? The success lies in the way you convince him that saying that you won't get bored whenever you're trying to buy my product. So we need to bridge that gap, and that can be done with a thorough analysis, with understanding how it works by experimenting with people around you who can give honest feedback. Of course, you can take customer interviews and everything, but the kind of feedback which you get from people who are working in the same organization is much more honest. So we'll have to do it that way.